Hello, hi. Welcome back to another episode of Monster Train. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you're having a pretty good day today. Not much new to talk about here at the start, so let's just hop right in. Let's play a little train. As I mentioned the other day, It Takes Two should be coming up pretty soon. Actually, you know what? Today, Voya should have uploaded the first episode, unless he's a rat bastard and forgot, so... If I remember, I'll put a link in the description to the start of the It Takes Two video series. Should be cool. Anyway, let's play train. Let's play train. What is our combination here to start? I'm okay with this. Like, Spine Chief is obviously supposed to be the champion that supports Inspire more so than Echo Right does. And I still think there is a world where Inspire and Incant can work together. Just every time I try to play it, it doesn't work out very well. So I'm a little worried going into this one. But we'll see what happens here. Proclamation, Flash Freeze, Broken Memories, all good spells. Especially Proclamation, I feel like in the early game is pretty good. Falls can fall off a bit later, but like, you know. I like the start. Happy to see it. Hardened Hole's looking pretty good here too. Yeah, Hardened Hole. Obviously we gotta hit oh man. I should have looked ahead. Okay, actually Hardened Hole was terrible here. I should have looked ahead here first, because I'm now seeing that it's only Stygian banners the whole way, basically. So that's not as good. We can make it work. You know what I want to do? It doesn't work with Hardened Hull at all, but I miss Bog Chrysalis and Infusion into other units. I feel like if we get Corruptor Chief here, we could take, like, maybe a Siren. Well, I don't know how we would actually keep the flies alive in the end game, so maybe not. I don't know. But, like... Taking like Corruptor Chief, going Chief, a unit, and then also getting the overstack flies behind it is cool. But we need to give the flies stats though, which is the problem here. Maybe we'll do like I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what Chief we're working with here before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Corruptor versus Decayer. I'm a big Corruptor fan. I think especially in Stygian, you know, you have to hit it. But if you can get Frenzied Swarm, it's kind of just GG. It's hard not to get enough damage with Corruptor. So let's take that. Let's hope for a unit draft here in the combat that lets us get a Bog Chrysalis here. That would be ideal. Bog Chrysalis, and then we just infuse a Siren into it, and that works pretty well, I think, from this point onwards. Boon. Boon is a tough choice here. Because on one, oh, I know what, we'll skip it. We have the Divine Boon here if we need the money. Let's keep it simple here. And unit draft, no unit draft. I think we can take the trial here though. We have a lot of damage spells. I think we're okay to take it. It's a lot of flash freezes. Come down here. Pick one of you off. Okay, where are the Frozen Lances, huh? Kind of need them. Not a big deal, but whatever. I'll be a little greedy here. I'm okay with 1 damage, I think, on this run. Maybe I should have chumped there. I probably should have chumped with Train Steward on that one, actually, looking at it now. Yeah. Do this. You're dying. We get 2 hits off. Let's purple up here. Let's consume this as well. A little bit of Freezy is probably good here. This does 6 damage to you? Okay. Okay, you know, it was tight, but we get there. I wonder if proclamations are good here, right? Because we lose 4 shards. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We don't have to do the math. We can just win the game and move on. A purple shelter has to be the play here, right? We're playing Spine Chief. Shelter is a good card in general. I think so. And then here, Purple Tornado is pretty interesting for the early game. It's a good damage spell, and it is purple too. But with the Stygian mana coming up, I think Offering Token is fine here. You know, just spin through the deck faster. I think it's okay. Okay, and what do we have here in the shop before we check the banner? Multi-strike. Okay, so maybe we just abandon Hardened Hull, accept that it was a bad play and not try to force it, and just take a good unit here in the Stygian banner. Okay, so the game has decided not to give us a good unit, I suppose. Although maybe can we get Cilophyte to work here is the question, and I don't know the answer. It's kind of a weird one, right? But Titan Sentry is just a good unit. We've got Multi-Strike in the shop with a Sweeper, with Corruptor Chief. I'm down to give it a try here. I am down to give this one a shot and see how it works. And I'm thinking the plan... Well, we have a couple options, right? Here's the line that I want to take. Right now, here's what I'm looking at, right? Multi-Quick on Cilophyte. Size upgrade card draw, play middle floor against Divinity. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Spine gets pretty big. If we can just, you know, get enough sustainability, it should work out. We could go like Spell Chain Broken Memories to bring back Shelter. Like Broken Memories bring back Shelter. Second Broken Memories bring back Broken Memories for sustainability. And as long as we give Quick on the Cilophyte, it seems to work pretty well, I think. So I'm down to give it a shot here at first. We should reroll this because we have the Divine Boon. If we need the money, we can flex and take it here. We get the Quick. Although, yeah, I don't know. I think it works. Potentially, not definitely. This is by no means a sure thing yet, but this will absolutely dominate the early game. The thing that I want, so the thing we have to be careful about is spikes in the Divinity combat, right? So we're gonna need a little bit of HP scaling probably on the Cilophyte. And we need just general durability for the Spine Chief, because it's taking multi-strike hits from the Divinity for that combat. We handle Seraph the Chase pretty well, I imagine. So I'm thinking we want a Siren of the Sea Infusion, just for that slight bit of extra durability here. That's my current line that I want to go for. And the Stygian banners work out pretty well for us there. Right? So I think that's how we're going to try to play this one. Whether or not it works, we'll see. Spikes 3. It does kill the Cilophyte. I think we got to skip this one. Let's be a little safe here. We don't have that much health on the Cilophyte yet, so killing the first 2 waves, great. Dying afterwards, not as great. Let's try to avoid that. I mean, Cilophyte kills you, no problems. We're going to really just work down the Apprentice here, I suppose. Here we go. Like the Frozen Lance doesn't matter here. In the technical sense, we want to play it here, so that way he's in... Oh, fuck, I forgot about the Priestess. Okay, never mind. A little bit of a misplay. Forgot about the heal there. We want to get him in range to get one shot by Cilophyte so he doesn't get an attack on the Spine Chief. But, forgot about the Priest. And, you know, never punish, though. Still, I mean, we do have a Consume spell. We have Shelter, so we don't want to play the Broken Memories for no reason here. Just whittle you down. Like this. There you go. Okay. Shelter. Very important here, it looks like, for this combat. Cool, cool, cool. Ooh, and now the plot thickens, right? Okay. I think it's a tough one, right? So let's take into account that is Spine Chief. Spine Chief is 20 damage at tier 3, right, per crystal. Let me double check it because this is important. We gotta estimate how much damage we're gonna have in the late game, right? So Corruptor 3, 20 damage, right? Let's say we're averaging. Let's say in the end game we're averaging 5 JO crystals per round, which I think is actually a pretty low estimate. Once we get set up, we're going to be pretty high on crystals. So let's say we're averaging 5 a round, right? So we're getting a plus 100 attack on our Cilophyte. So it's sweeping for 200 damage at quick speed, which is pretty good. But it's not game winning on its own. We might need a little extra boost to get there. And I think Echo Transfer does definitely get us there, right? But I am concerned about HP. But HP isn't going to be a huge deal, I don't think. I think it's Purple Transfer here. I don't know. It's worrisome for sure. I'll take us Urchin Spines just for the sake of purple cards in deck here, I think. That one seems fine to me. Definitely right side. Not for the Steel Shop. Steel Shop obviously not that important here. A Self Infusion on Cilophyte is bad. We could have gone left side for duplicating the Echo Transfer here potentially, but I like the look at the Stygian banner here. If we get a Siren, I feel like it's just GG from here. I'll take Guard. Guard is actually pretty good too. It doesn't give us the attack scaling we want, but it gives us like all of the defensive scaling we need here, I think. It's 2 armor per incant as opposed to 1 HP per incant. So I feel pretty good about this. I think Guard into Siren with the Echo Transfer is going to work out pretty well for us now. And I think I'll even commit to the play here too. Yep. Guard into Cilophyte. Little extra bulk. We might even be able to play top floor now too. We'll take us a draw upgrade here, I think, at the Talos fight, and then we will adjust accordingly, right? I think we'll also something to keep in mind, it is knockback Talos. Okay, that does matter, but we might be able to, if we can out sustain the sweep damage, we might be better up playing top floor. We'll make an assessment after ring 6. To see how we're doing, see what we feel, about it. But we're almost definitely taking a card draw, I think here. Okay. One thing to keep in mind: if we had gone with the Titan or not the Titan channel, Titan Sentry before, we had everything we needed right here to make a good Sentry. So slightly unfortunate, but like I feel like we're in a good spot here. Now, at ×5 would be kind of funny. ×5, but we don't get it. Instead, we get a plus 25 HP on the Cilophyte, which definitely makes me want to go top floor now. I like that a lot. You could go large shard too, actually, to give them both 10 HP. Like the Spine Chief does need to not die too. That's something to keep in mind, but I think we'll be okay there. I think we're gonna look for Twin Stone on Shelter, or not on Shelter, on Broken Memories, and I think that not alone is enough, but I think it's pretty close to being enough actually to keep him alive. I like this on the Cilophyte just to give it some more bulk HP, so it doesn't get like if we get a really anemic opening couple draws, it might get swept away still at only having 20 HP. So this seems pretty good. Still keeping an eye out for Twin Stone for Broken Memories will really help with our defense. But I think this is pretty much just cruising for a while now. Pushback Talos is a little bit annoying, but I think we'll be okay. Who do we want? So you're gonna probably only knock back once. I think we actually want Cilophyte to tank here as well, because A, it's got quick, and B, if Spine Chief dies first, Cilophyte loses a lot of attack. So I think because we want Cilophyte to tank, I think we start with Spine Chief in front. You're gonna die almost no matter what. I don't think it's worth popping our shelter here. Let's soften. In case we get a really bad draw, let's soften you up a bit to make sure you don't leak through for too much. Okay, we get a good draw. Tight. Maybe we should have actually played the shelter to hit this Broken Memories here. Oh well. Here comes the pushback. Put this here. Okay. We don't have the ability to play Proclamation anywhere else. We could play a top floor for an incant trigger, honestly. We lose a bit of damage this floor, but I think we're good. I think I do actually want the incant trigger. Only one though, only one. Definitely not two there. And this worked out well. Cilophyte is still in the front, as was planned for. Okay, please give me shelter. Unfortunate. But did I play shelter already? What's in our consume pile? Oh, the urchin spines. No. I'll play it for the incant though, because we're not gonna cycle through again. Dang, should have played the shelter. Can't believe it. This was like a little closer than I thought it would be. Honestly, I thought this was gonna be like a complete and total wipe. In regards to like us wiping them. Sorry, I should clarify. Us like wiping them away. But Talos got a few hits in. I think Ice Empire is pretty good here, right? Especially if we're planning on the top floor play now. I think it makes sense for us. Yeah. Good spell. It's purple. Happy to see it. God, Titan Sentry, you would have been sick on this run. Another sweeper. Another Glareminder, obviously a better unit than Cilophyte, but we've already kind of invested a little bit in the Cilophyte here. So we're gonna stick with it, I think. But Glareminder would have been cool too if we had seen it earlier. Let's skip on this. And definitely go card draw here. Gonna focus on going to spell shops to lower the cost of cards. No need for the Wormkin banner either. Yeah, left side here is fantastic. Very easy decision for sure. Getting rid of Train Stewards, getting the ability to maybe lower the cost of some more of our cards, getting some upgrades on the shelter. Spell Chain, nope. Unfortunate. If we see a double stack though, or actually, you know what? I would go with Remove Consume here as well. If we had a Remove Consume, we could Remove Consume Value Stone, the shelter, and then use that potentially to win the run. Holdover, huh? Two good choices here, both Echo Transfer and Ice Empire. I don't know if we. I mean, Echo Transfer Holdover is probably the right play. Let's be honest, right? You know, PTSD flashbacks to last run. I think it's pretty good here, though. Ice Empire. It depends on what we're worried about, though, right? We do need to be careful about Echo Transfer temporarily lowering the power of our floor. It gives us 15 damage, but we're gonna be losing. What is it? So. We're going to be losing 30 attack whenever we play it, but gaining... We're gaining 32 right now because of the... Yeah, we're technically net even right now when we play Echo Transfers. So it's going to have no impact on our ability to kill floors. But I think we're okay. I think we can handle floors pretty well right now still, even without it. But it scales us. So, like, you know, you get the idea. I think it's good. Ice Empire, though, does just murder people. Like, it's just very simple. I think this kind of just seals the game away for us at this point. What's in our center is a divine temple, right? I don't know if I want to go value stone here on the shelter. Because we don't have actually the money to roll into double stack or remove consume. Neither works here, unfortunately. Let's go and just take Corruptor, by the way. Might as well get ahead of that. Ice Empire 0 cost is fine here. Lowering this, like, the cost of like Frozen Lance is also okay if we want to save the slots for Ice Empire. Let's look ahead here. Let's see how our shops are looking. So we have another Merchant of Magic over here, but we don't have a whole lot of money. So we might not be able to use that shop very well. We can go left side and get some more money and get some free removals. I think that's what we're going to do. Probably go to the Hell Vent here. Probably go to this magic shop and then this magic shop. I think we can save the slots. I think we put the cost reduction on something dumb like a Frozen Lance or Fracture. Actually, probably just a Frozen Lance, I think. I kind of like them a little bit more than Fracture in this run because I don't want to fracture my own units and I just want to play spells. That seems fine to me. Okay. Armor 15, 150. Armor 15 doesn't feel like it'll be a factor here. Party boys are pretty weak, and we kept our shard count fairly low. I think we're okay to take this. I really don't want to fracture my own units, man. Let's soften you up a bit. And let's also just kill the frontliner there, too. Not that it matters, but it does mean Spine Chief gets a guaranteed, like... I don't know, you had to hit it anyway, no matter what there. Never mind. And now we miss... fractures on the unit on our floor. I see how it is. Let's freeze you up a little bit. Oh, we got you dead to rights, though, now. So you do this. Should have played the Urchin Spines first, but it's fine. It is A-okay. So let's play this correctly. Cool. Okay. Nothing fancy. Just playing our cards. I think we can afford the proclamation here for the extra incant. Porcupine, though, not going to be a threat, though. I'll stop saying the word though. I mean, you straight up do nothing. You die, Cilophyte. There's no point in proclamating you. There you go. Get you out of here. Easy. Now that we have some more money, it's a little bit more tempting to go right side over here, but I still think I like the left side for the free removals. This is all bad. I mean, actually, Symphony is interesting because of the armor. We have a lot of armor building up on the Cilophyte, but Extract 5 is too much. Not worth doubling. Purple Drain is interesting because if we just drain the Divinity, we win. Straight up, basically, in this run. But not good against Seraph the Chaste. I guess we can take it just for, like, I don't know. If we don't find a way to, like, get a lot of value out of the shelter, we might need another way to keep the Divinity from killing us. I guess this is fine. I don't know. Might just be a worthless card. In the grand scheme of things. Find a holdover for it, though. It's not terrible. Just as a finisher every turn. You know, We're going to go to a lot of magic shops. I think we go left side here. Then we take the removals while they're still valuable. And I think we get a free relic here too from the Divine Horde, and we get to look at the merchant shop. I feel like we've kept our deck pretty low to the ground here. I don't think we need the improved firebox. I think we can just get by without it, and we should save our money and reroll here. I don't love it, but in case Divinity is like kind of worth considering with the Echo transfer, a permanent JO crystal here is okay. I can see issues where like turn 1 we draw and we have no other purple. Yeah, I think we take it to save ourselves from really bad draws. I think we also want to hit the Divine Horde here. God damn you. It's fine. It's unfortunate that we just, you know, bought that relic, but I think Guild Marker here is still the right choice. It definitely could be argued that we're supposed to go to the Divine Horde first. Unfortunate. Anyway. Something to keep in mind for the future. Crystal Cloak definitely a little scary here with what we got going on, but hopefully our Drain will help us out here a bit. And this might be another situation where we play Cilophyte in front with the armor. I think it is. I think we're also safe to take Synergy here, because while we do have a lot of spells, I don't think the spell damage is going to be relevant at all in this combat. So I think this is free money. I think we just, you know, basically play this the same as before, but with Cilophyte in front to tank. We might want to put some of those Echo transfers on Spine Chief then too. A little bit of a weird situation. Well, it depends, right? So if we put Echo transfers on Cilophyte, maybe we do just want Cilophyte in the back. Well, just Spine Chief is 60 HP, so Spine Chief is gonna get crushed. Can Spine Chief win the combat though after Cilophyte gets? No, actually no. We'll go Cilophyte in the back. I think we're gonna scale Cilophyte enough up with Echo transfer that it's more worthwhile to have Cilophyte in the back. Yeah, okay. Spine Chief doesn't actually hit for that much per round. Cilophyte's gonna hit for more. Okay. We're gonna go like this, and we need to get as many incants as possible here. So we're gonna sacrifice a lot of shards in the pursuit of armor on Cilophyte. There you go. We do need to make sure we can actually kill enemies though. We shouldn't get too carried away here. Also, I forgot about shelter. So maybe some mistakes were made. This first. Okay. We'll just bring it back with what's it called? Broken Memories, exactly. There you go. Nope, you, there you go. Drain doesn't matter. We'll play it for the incant, obviously. I feel pretty good about this right now. I think we're in a good spot. Crystal Cloak, not happy to see. We're gonna try to see if we can get some multiple drain stacks on you though. Although maybe, hold on. So the drain is 3. So 3, 2, 1. You do hit for a teeny bit less if we drain down here, but maybe we're better off getting the incant top floor. I think we might be, right? Well, it's only 2 armor here versus 2 less attack here. Well, let's do the math, right? So you're hitting for 14 per round. And right now, Spine Chief is at 88 armor, and that's not going to change, right? We have nothing that can give you more armor here. Yeah, okay. So this is your health, the end, right? 88. So you hit 5 times. That is 70 damage. One more hit. You doing that right? 14 times 5 is 70? No. Yes? Yes. 70. Okay. Uh, so, one extra hit is 84 damage. So, it doesn't matter. Because that would just be... If we play the Drain here, that would be 82 damage instead, which is still exact lethal. Which is kind of sad, actually. But oh well. So let's not do them. But and you could argue that maybe we should be flash freezing down here to start whittling away at the crystal cloak. But I'm just gonna go all in on incanting Cilophyte. I think that's the best line. Doesn't matter too much. I guess here we'll flash freeze. We're not gonna want to flash freeze Spine Chief here, that's for sure. And how we looking? A little close, but the line works. Also, we get to hit you with Ice Empire, which is nice too. Yeah. And Proclamates are also good here, because Spine Chief dies before you get in a chance to attack. So yeah, that all works out pretty well. Cool. Okay, now that we've defeated the hardest boss in the entire game, we're set. A second Broken Memory is probably okay. It's a 0-cost purple card. We took one before. It'd be kind of hypocritical if we didn't take one again here. That has just a much better effect for us. I'll take a Tome here too. I can see some Spike Waves causing, or not Spike Waves. I can see some Harvest Waves causing some problems for us here, so I am very much down with that. What do you do? I think we have enough damage. I don't think we need a second Echo Transfer. I think we're fine in that regards. So the question is, where do we go? Do we go right side and dupe something else? I kind of don't hate duping Shelter, but I think we want to upgrade Shelter first. I think we're going to want to go left side here. Although, actually, we have double Merchants of Magic and then one here. Let's go right side. Let's go right side and dupe Shelter or Drain. Maybe Drain is better. Nah, but multiple Drains in your deck means that you have a chance of drawing into them, which I don't like. Like drawing into both of them, I should clarify, which is always annoying. Then you discard the other one with it. I guess that's like not an issue though. That's like not a problem for us. Extreme Stone on Ice and Pyre seems good here. Although, do we need the damage? Like, we don't need the damage, really, is the thing. I think we might just want to take it just for the shards, though, because we do need to make sure we have enough shards going into the end. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Just for the sake of having enough shards, let's take the Ice and Pyre Extreme Stone. Let's go to the Horde. Mind Horde is basically just an increase in damage. Like a significant amount, because we're going to have an extra JO Crystal. Forgotten Name, very stinky. Shelter or Drain? What is better? Drain is simpler, or no, not Drain is simpler. Shelter is simpler because you can just play Shelter. Right? It just kind of works. I don't know. It's very the game's pretty much over. I feel like for the most part, it would be tough to lose from here. I think we dupe Shelter, and we just try to find a. We have 2 more magic shops we're gonna go to. I think we just try to find a holdover for the Drain. Because Drain does not work very well in multiple copies if you're trying to hold it over. That's where things go very wrong. Because again, the same issue. You don't want to play. You don't want multiple in your hand because you have a chance of discarding the other one, right? If you're relying on that, it's an issue. We want a Purge Stone. Well, let's look at our shards. So we're at 65. We're gonna go here, take at least 15 more, puts us at 80, 90. Hellvent. I think we don't take it. But keep in mind that we do need more shards still. Arcus. Yeah. Looming Dark Shard can cause problems. I think we'll hopefully be fine. Yeah, just go back to top floor, I think, here. Hold on to the Unnamed Tome for a turn where it might matter, although we're going to probably draw a Drain here and discard it to itself. Don't love the amount of fractures we're getting here. I think we just go Lance into Shelter, into Bring Back Shelter. I think we don't play Proclamation here. I don't think it's worth it this time. Because we have the Guaranteed Shelter coming up here. Come on, man. That sucks. I think we just go like double Fracture into Drain somewhere. We technically should be doing this instead. Leave this like is. Okay, this is a pretty good turn. We have a Shelter in the pile, right? Oh, we don't. Okay. Just thinking. We play... I guess you can do this. Bring back Broken Memories and then play the Shelter. And next turn you Shelter, you Broken Memories again. It's not quite the loop, but it's fine. Okay. Bring back Shelter again. None of these guys have, like, any abilities, really, that are relevant. So Unnamed Tome doesn't really do that much for us here. We should probably just play it, like, this turn. Yeah, like, this is kind of annoying, too, right? We don't want to play Drain and pitch Shelter, but we want to play the Drain because it's purple, so and it buffs Shelter, so... It doesn't really matter. Should have played the offer token first to see if we drew another purple card too. Whatever. You have to be mindful of the fact that Arcus is going to cut through this Spine Chief pretty quickly. It's a pretty good round. We're also killing Arcus pretty quickly too, so it shouldn't be a big issue. Okay. Once we get the double damage from Spine Chief, this should be GG, I think. Fortunately, Spine Chief doesn't get to live to see the end of the combat, but it's fine. Is Echoes of the Past good here? I don't think so. I think our Echo transfer is perfectly fine. I don't think we need Echoes of the Past. Gifts for a guard. We're not really etching. We have no benefit from etching here, really. Don't love it. Too expensive. Double card draw. Playing top floor looks pretty good to me as well. And we have no reason to go left side here. We've removed the Train Stewards. We like our starter cards. I guess we can get rid of Proclamation, but they haven't been too bad either. If anything, we would probably get rid of Flash Freeze in this deck, I feel like, because it does require a target. And it's not that good. So... we do get the potential to remove Consume on Shelter here. Before we make any big decisions, let's take a peek at the Temple. We get the Twin Stone. So I think we actually do the Twin Stone Broken Memory strat here. And we do not care about remove Consume on Shelter now. We actually want it to be consumed. This is very good news, I feel like. Also, this is fun. Ice Empire now just does a murder. Forever. And what do we want on the Shelter, right? I guess we could remove Consume one of them. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but it's just not necessary, I don't think. Let's just roll it. We get holdover for Drain. That's also a really easy play to make. Okay. I just don't see how we lose from here. This seems like it's unbelievably GG, right? Like, what could go wrong at this point? From the cavern. Oh, build a card, sure. I accept build a card. We're against Seraph the Chase. Rage isn't that good. But I think the damage overall is fine in the short term, like for combats, and then also it'll be okay. It'll be pretty good, and not pretty good. It'll be okay. You know what we could do? We could take the sludge and just play this like a second copy of Drain, but better because it doesn't discard itself. I kind of like that. Yeah, I never take the like the offensive version of this, like the playing on enemy units version of build a card. I mean, this doesn't matter, so we'll leave it. Little late for money, so I think we take the card draw here. That's pretty tight. Now, this would have been a good holdover card. I feel bad, you know, stupid us taking the drain here holdover. Although, I honestly, here's an interesting question. What do you think is better in this deck, right? Drain is purple, but you discard a card. Old Magic is not purple, but instead of discarding a card, you draw a card next turn. What do you think is a better card in this deck? I think there is a genuinely good argument to make that Drain purple is better than Old Magic not purple. We draw enough cards. I think it being purple is more relevant than drawing a card next turn. Just interesting to think about. I don't know. Actually, I'm like positive because in this deck, a single purple gives us 40 quick sweep damage. Right? That's crazy. That's so important. That's so much better than drawing an extra card next turn, which is really funny. I feel like, but I don't know. Whatever. They're both good. Heaven Seal. Does anything leak in this deck? Super heavy Gilded Wings might leak a little bit. And if they leak a little bit, they leak a lot. Let's be honest about that, right? I can see a world where this like causes some serious damage to our Pyre, and we're just so far ahead, there's no reason to risk it. So we'll take the safe option here. Like, look at this man. Look at this man here. He wants nothing but death and destruction for our Pyre. So we will not do that. I feel like, oh no, I upgraded. I was thinking to myself, like, shouldn't I have lowered the cost of both of our shelters here? And I realized we used the second cost upgrade, whatever you want to call it, at the magic shop to lower the cost of Drain. Yeah. Why is it always fractures, man? What happened? We want to play Shelter just to have it in the consume pool? I think so. In case we draw the Broken Memories. I think that's a pretty good play. Armor's not worth it here. We need to make sure we have enough damage to kill this man. There you go. No, I mean, no reason really to play the second Broken Memories here. I forgot about Broken Memories. No, you do? You do that. You do that. There's like definitely more optimal lines here, but I'm just gonna play the cards, I think, on this one. So you can, like, I guess technically you want to be correct. You play this Memories first, and then you think you Shelter. Oh, but then this one's in here. Shit. Didn't I bring? I brought back the. Let's do this one because we have the unconsumed Broken Memories on or the non surged on memories on top. I think now, right? Probably, maybe. Who knows? There's just no way to know. Yeah. Okay. So now Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of fuck-uppery happening here, I think. Let's just win the run. Let's not get too bogged down here. Second shelter. What's in our pile? Bring back this, I guess. Just play spells, man. Should have played the Proclamation for the armor there. You know what? I'm gonna declare it. We're officially in. We can play extremely sloppy and it doesn't matter mode. I've decided. Sadly, we want to start sapping you, huh? Bring this one back. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to go. Just keep it simple. Nothing crazy going on here. Just extra armor. Hold on. Oh, look at that play. You love to see it. Cool. Okay, whatever. Force contamination. You know, we don't really do that well against the mini bosses in the Divinity fight. I've now just realized. I think we would still be fine. But they would probably leak through for a little bit of damage. I guess contamination kind of stops them, but it's kind of like it's not a long shot. It's just, you know. Well, let's take it. It'll be fun. Well, although it might lower our damage more than it's worth, though, huh? I don't know. Take the extra gold here. Oh, you know, maybe the divine exile seal, whichever one's which. That's actually the normal seal. That's not the exile seal. But maybe exile seal was good there. I don't know. We're definitely going right side. We're gonna sap the divinity into non-existence basically on this run. What's Trinket Shop got here? Oh, Karuska. Okay, well now Karuska is just very good with Echo Transfer. I think we do that. I think we now just want to dupe the Echo Transfer, right? Now it's just net gaining us a ton of damage. As opposed to before being like a slight decrease in damage on the floor. Yeah, I think this helps out a lot. You get to dupe the Echo Transfer too. Take this for the shards? Yeah, okay. We are in a pretty good spot here. Pretty good. I think we just lower the cost of shelter here and just run this back on the reroll. Permafrost force contamination here I think is fine. Because again, I'm a little bit worried about mini bosses. Although we're probably just going to end up discarding this to drain, if we're being honest, but like whatever. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, I don't think. Sigil Seaweed also probably pretty good here. But we have the unnamed tome for handling the harvest waves. I think it's more fun just to reroll here. See what we get. Bog slime. Yeah. That's a pretty easy pickup. I think we just remove a flash freeze. Move a flash freeze, lower the cost. I guess of old magic. Doesn't matter too much how we run this. Love the buff Frozen Lance. Okay. Yeah, this is like a. I'm actually willing to put this at 100% win chance here. Usually I only go to like 99%. This seems unlosable in our current position. So let's see how I can lose this. We're gonna go Spine Chief, Cilophyte again. I mean, sapping you doesn't matter that much. I'm gonna do it. And Proclamate here only gives us a little bit of armor. We lose damage on Seraph. I want to get the floating kill. Let's do our best here to kill this man from space. You do this. Echo Transfer is nice to see you. Wait, don't... Oh, you know what? It's not taking into account the Karuska getting the shard back. So well, let's say we're losing damage on the floor. We're actually gaining. So we're at 85. We play this. Goes back to 85. Yeah, exactly. Do this. You know what? We're gonna play this for the bog, the bog slime extra purple, extra JO crystal there. There you go. That's just science. Bring this back. Transfer, transfer. Okay. Pretty tight, pretty tight. Okay. Proclamate. And not as big of a damage turn this round, but we're doing pretty well. We need to hit the what's it called again? The melee weakness spell. But if we hit melee weakness, we do just kill this man. I think we actually opt to not play Echo Transfers here to increase our odds of drawing the melee weakness next turn. Which I know is sad. I think same logic for Broken Memories here. Like obviously if we're worried about defense, we want to take we want to play the Broken Memories so we can put the shelters back on top. But I think we skip it on this one. Damn. What a shame. Big whiff on the floating kill. I guess we get to come down here and do this to you so that way you definitely die. There you go. Yeah, what a damn shame. So close and yet so far. And he's actually pretty sapped up here too, huh? That's wild. There you go. We'll just move on to the Divinity. We'll stop goofing around. Divinity is going to be absolutely trashed. This is going to be not even close, I feel like. Hi, sorry. Ran out of disk space. Listen. Soon, it's going to stop happening. My hard drive is at its brink, basically. I'm recording like 2 or 3 episodes, and then I have to delete those episodes to make room for the next ones. It's going to stop happening once me and Voyix finish uploading the It Takes Two series, because they are taking up a lot of hard drive space. That's probably like somewhere around like 100 to... Actually, let's check it right now. Real quick, let me go to my videos right now, and let's see how much space these are all taking up, roughly, right? So that's 20 gigabytes. That's 5, so it's 25, 30, 35, 40, 47. Oh, that's another 9. 47. I can do the math here. 50, 54, 6, 56. Oh god. 56, another 8. Oh, god. So like about 80 gigabytes on my hard drive are being taken up by It Takes Two videos right now. So I apologize. One day we will be free. But today we suffer. Anyway. Hold on. Be smart. Sequencing. I think we just play this. We should have waited for the shelters, actually. Huge misplay. These do more damage. Although I guess actually the Frozen Lances hit hard too because of the spell weakness. So this actually does 18, where this does, hold on, 2 times 6. Well, it would be 6 right now, then 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is more damage still. Okay, cool. Oh, even more because of the bog slime. Forgot about that part as well. Okay. Broken Memories back a shelter here. Whatever. Do not sap my own Cilophyte. That is a bad play. Let's do this. We lose a little bit of damage for Proclamation here, so let's not play it. Offering token the flash freeze away. Shelter up. Okay. Oh, I did forget about mini bosses. Mini bosses still exist in this run, huh? Let's get back a shelter. Like a Broken Memories. Get back. Yep, there you go. You know what? Let's sap this boy up a little bit here, huh? Just in case he leaks. Just in case he leaks a little bit. Although I guess the Spine Chief is not messing around here either, huh? Oh, also I think we might just kill the Divinity on the next round anyway, so it doesn't matter if he survives. Oh no, we're not. Are we? No, yeah, we're not killing him. Yeah, Spine Chief isn't hitting through. Although actually, looking at this hand here, I think we're gonna kill him. Okay, so we play Fracture first, then Shelter. This is gonna be fucked up, by the way. So you play this, get back Shelter on top. You play Offering Token, you draw the Shelter again. Yeah, there you go, see? Boom. Easy game. Cool run. Hardened Hole, you were a mistake, but everything else here worked out pretty well. So, yeah, not too shabby. It's easy, you know, to see a really strong relic like Hardened Hole and then just immediately take it without realizing that it's not good on the run. But you know, whatever, it's fine. Cool episode. You know, it's why I love Corruptor Spine Chief. A lot of people think, I don't know about a lot of people. I think when the game first came out, a lot of people were telling me that Decayer is the Reap line, that it was really strong. And I do think it is pretty strong, but I'm a Corruptor stan for sure, because it seems to enable stuff like this pretty easily. Anyway, I'll give you the seed. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. What do we got? Minor industry winner. Okay. I feel like this is kind of trying to call me out a little bit here. Seed. A little rude, but goodbye.